Tim, a little bit different surroundings from Sutcliffe where you normally do your interviews. It's quite nice out here, isn't it?
It is very, very hot today, and it's interesting actually watching the players because they are working incredibly hard. It's quite intense, isn't it? And it's all about preparing for a new season, but we get a lot of this in pre-season, following teams around different countries, and in the heat it's tough for the player. Everybody thinks it's a holiday, don't they? They're away in the Algarve, they're having a holiday, but it's not a holiday, it's hard work. And I know the players have the 3 sessions on Tuesday, and it's another quite intense session today.
Same for you though. I'm sure people at Sky will think you'll be on holiday, but you've just done a live, you've got a few interviews to do in a bit.
Yeah, and it's always carrying all the equipment around in the heat as well. It is hard work, probably more so for the cameraman than for me, but yeah. But we love trips like this because you're in a different environment. You get to see the players, the staff. Everybody's in a different environment. Everybody's more relaxed, and it's all about putting the hard work in now before the business starts with the new Premier League season.
James, you was here last year. You was probably the only media source here last year, and it swelled a little bit this year, I think, due to the Premier League.
Yeah, it has, and that's the one big difference. I remember the last time Sheffield United, obviously, of course, were in the Premier League, and there was a great deal of interest then, but the degree, the level of interest now in those 12 years, it's 12 years on, but it's probably 100-fold, I would suggest. And dare I say it, you'll see as much of that. You'll be being pestered 100 times more than you were back then. But I just think this is great. I mean, ultimately, isn't it? I know sometimes, even we'll moan when we've got to wait a little bit longer for interviews, or jump through a few more hoops to get a chat with somebody. But ultimately, this is what everybody works hard. This is the stage that everybody wants to be on, isn't it? So, listen, it's who can moan, who can gripe about stuff like that. So it just goes to show what a wonderful opportunity it is to spread the message of Sheffield United across not just a national audience now, but a global one.
Oh, life's moved on a hell of a lot in a dozen years, hasn't it? The club will know that better than anybody with all the facilities and everything at Bramall Lane, but it's the interest. You've only got to look around today. There'll have been one man and his dog here last year. I don't mean supporter-wise, I mean like media-wise. With I think there's 6 or 7 camera crews here, which just shows the appetite for Premier League football around the world is just keeps coming.
It's great to see so many fans come out here from Sheffield. I've been speaking to a few of them actually, and they've come from all over the place. Some live round here, so it's their first opportunity for a long time to come and see these players in the flesh. So it's great that you guys have put something on like this, and they're really looking forward to the game, and it's great to be part of it as well in what's going to be a really exciting season for everyone.
I think the media guys and the fans can see how intense these training sessions are a little bit.
Unbelievable. I've just seen John Fleck fly into a tackle over there. There's no holding back even in a training session, is there? I suppose that's why they achieve so much success, because they play and train with the same intensity, don't they? But yeah, they're really flying into it.
Oh, fantastic turnout is that. I think they're expecting about 1,000 out there for the game on Friday night, but to come out out here, because a lot of these guys I would imagine will be staying in Albufeira, Villamora. It's not easy to get to, because it's a fantastic facility out here, but as they always are with a training facility, they're a little bit isolated, up in the hills sort of thing. But they made a big effort to get up here, but they seem to be enjoying themselves. Every time a goal goes in, there's a bit of a cheer. It's I think they've missed football, obviously, especially with the end of the season, how it went, and it was fantastic. It's sort of like it's a bit of cold turkey, really. It's like you want the season to go on forever. So it's been a big gap, but I think there's a lot of people looking forward to Friday night.
It'll be interesting to see where Sheffield United are at currently, and it's a good opposition to test themselves against, isn't it? A side who finished 10th in La Liga last season. So I think it'll be a great test for Chris and the team, and great to see a couple of the new signings.
And I actually think Sheffield United will surprise a few people, because a lot of teams when they get promoted will sit back and be quite defensive. I don't think we're going to see that this season. I think they'll go for teams, and it should be an exciting season, and if you get off to a good start, and then who knows.